I think it needs more connections. Hello and welcome to an episode of Planetside 2, The More You Know, the series where I give tips, tricks, and updates about Planetside 2. Today we will be talking about the new Amerish map, and I will give my thoughts on it later in the video. The biggest change is that they added the Lattice system, which means that the major facility satellites are now small outposts. They also added 9 new outposts and modified or reconstructed previous outposts. To travel around, they added more roads, so you no longer have to use air all the time for certain areas. Regarding Amerish resources, they have been shuffled around for balance, and major facilities now give 50 points instead of 30. Sungri Amp Station has been changed into the multi-cap point style of Amp Station. And lastly, Amerish performance has been improved. Those are the facts that are given to us regarding Amerish. Now time for my review. First off, my opinion of Lattice on Amerish. I overall like it, but I am disappointed with the connections. Where less connections is simple for Zergs and beginners and for creating large-scale battles, sometimes players want to flank around a non-observant Zerg. With few connections, this becomes difficult. Lattice also makes it difficult for teams to access key facilities during alerts. I do overall enjoy Lattice, there just needs to be more connections for more strategy to be implemented. Regarding the new bases, I think they are awesome. Some have really cool multi-stage and multi-level battles. Some have neat things to look at, jump pads, and most importantly, some have teleporters in the spawn room, which means you have more than one spawn room, can potentially flank, and can have a crossfire zone. Changes regarding old bases, I honestly don't care. I rarely fought on Amerish due to the fact that nearly everyone plays on Indar. The game is called Planetside 2, not Indar Side 2. Some longtime veterans of Planetside 2 are annoyed that their favorite bases have been altered, but I do believe that these new bases, lattice, and modifications will help players venture into the unknown, and we can finally have some decent battles on Amerish instead of Amerish just being a ghost-capping platoon paradise. Separating satellites into independent bases, I am not a huge fan of. I could explain why here, but I will save that for another video when I talk about alerts. My reason for not liking it basically has to do with how experience gained during an alert operates. In short, you do not get a 20% XP boost for fighting at a biolab outpost during a biolab alert. You must be in a biolab to get the 20%. Everything else regarding Amerish I like or am indifferent. I especially like the 50 resource gain for Amerish facilities because Amerish can now be a great place to replenish your resources before launching an assault onto other continents. Basically, come to Amerish to resupply. I guess that makes sense because in reality forests have a lot of resources. Well, that is it for this episode. If you want to see more, check out the links here and in the description, and subscribe if you are not already. I will see you next time.